Hello. Hello. I see Annabelle in the background for a second. And then she disappeared. Huh? Annabelle's arm.
I think my hiccups are done.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Stop singing. Just do your freaking live stream.
Well, you're supposed to wait to see if anybody comes on. But, see, oh, we got a viewer. Hi. Oh, it's Mr. Franz.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, don't make fun of me, dude. Alright, so, anyways, today, this is...
They're gone.
What?
My hiccups are gone.
Oh, Annabelle's hiccups are gone, everybody. We can all breathe better now. Okay, so, anyways...
My mom, Mrs. Gerges, told me to go to bed.
Yes, Annabelle has AP World History test tomorrow. Fingers crossed, everybody.
My mom told me to go to bed.
Not me, her teacher. Well, Mom tells you to go to bed too.
We'll have to shower.
Okay, now go away. Alright, so this is Beth with Unearth Your Glow, and tonight
Go away.
in When Death Rocks Your World, I'm going to talk about self-discovery and kind of learning who you are again. So when you think about grieving and death, you think about grieving kind of for the person, and you don't really realize that you're grieving for yourself and who you once were. I know, like, for myself, I've had a lot of people recently and in the past tell me that I'm brave and I'm strong and inspirational and a motivation. Hi, Mr. Conrad. To everybody, I can definitely tell you that those aren't things that I ever thought of myself, and I definitely would not have thought of them of myself prior to Ben's passing. So initially, some of the changes we go through actually focus on the person themselves and how they contributed to us as a person. So you really kind of notice the significance of them missing when you're going to weddings, holidays, even your own birthday. I can tell you that celebrating my own birthday was not, still isn't, enjoyable, totally. Kind of sucks. Actually, the first year really sucked. I didn't really care. I remember telling Annabelle, and I still tell her, I kind of not make myself out to be, but I told her it feels like I'm Bella Swan from Twilight. If anybody has watched Twilight, give me a like. Anyways, it's like, I feel like that, where she felt she kept aging, and Edward, the guy she loved, didn't. He was stuck at that same age, and it's kind of how I feel and think every time I have a birthday. I feel like I'm growing older, and Ben will not grow older anymore. And that kind of stinks. But you just gotta keep on trucking. Another thing that you go through in the self-discovery and changing is kind of learning your identity. We see ourselves, for example, as with our titles as husband, as wife, mother, father, daughter, son. And that's one of the things that actually kind of bothers me, and I touched base on that a little bit before, is I don't understand why when a mother or a father, they lose their child, they're still a mother, they're still a father. And the same for a sibling, not necessarily, well, siblings too. You're still brother or sister. You lose your parent, you're still a son or daughter. But you lose your spouse, you lose your title. You are no longer that identity. You are no longer a husband or a wife. You become a widow or a widower. And I don't understand why. I mean, I understand government and you have to be single, but I guess it could be an argument. The church, you know, you, for better, for worse, you, until death do you part. But truly, if you really think about it, are they really dead? They're body. They're physical, they're not here with us, but their soul is still here. Their soul is still alive. So really, what part of it was supposed to have died? I guess. So that's a rant. I could probably go on for a while in circles on my feelings on that. So we'll just kind of stop there. But as time goes on, you'll start to learn to accept that life won't be the same as it was. You're not going to be the same person you were, because you are only yourself now. You are not considered a two-person thing. So the process of rediscovering yourself is going to take a while. It will take a long while. I'm still finding out who I am, and I know some things that have changed are my hobbies. I've taken up martial arts. Hayden had been doing martial arts. I've been watching. I've done a few exercise programs in the past that were martial arts inspired, and I enjoyed them, and I felt like that would be something that would be good for me, and it's been great. I've found strength, courage, self-confidence, and not to mention the camaraderie, all the friends that we've made. They're essentially a second family to us, and I know that they would do anything to help protect us. I've also picked up fitness again. Ben and I used to work out together, and then the tornado hit, and then we kind of lost ways and kind of stopped exercising, and so I've picked that up again, and through that I've actually gained more friends, a whole new community of friends. I've only met them through Facebook. I get to meet them in July, and I'm pretty excited for that. Hi to everyone that's joined. I'm talking about self-discovery when you lose a loved one. Another, I guess it's not really a hobby now, would it be? But I've picked up being an entrepreneur. I can tell you, if you told me a little over 3 years ago that I'd be doing this, I would have laughed in your face. I'm like, there's no way on God's green earth you're gonna find me in front of Facebook Live, talking to people, writing blogs. I would never. And through the friends I've found through fitness, they've actually helped me along my journey, and they've helped me grow and get outside of my comfort zone. So those are just some of the things that have changed with me, and I'm sure that I will continue to change and grow. As for other things, I've gotten more tattoos. Will I get more? Probably. I'm starting to get the itch. I know my mother-in-law will be very excited for that. Love you, Judy. So anyways, when it boils down to it, grieving just downright sucks. The changes that come with it suck, but we need to be open to change, even though it's a tough pill to swallow, because change is always going to happen. Can't stop it. It's always going to be there, and you just gotta have to kind of take it one day at a time. So with that, that's about all I have. Does anybody have any questions that's still watching? And if you don't now, please feel free to message me. If there's any topics you want to talk about or want me to talk about that I haven't touched base on and you're kind of curious or interested, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm more than willing to talk about it. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching tonight, and tomorrow I'm going to kind of talk about some coping mechanisms that are out there and what's worked for me personally. So with that, this is Beth with Unearth Your Glow, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow.